Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today, this time taking a look at Sewaddle. So Sewaddle, I've battled it a couple times, it's not super common, but it is a good Pokemon, it absolutely walls grass types. But you do have to keep it away basically from Ducklet and fire types, right? Because it's double weak to flying, it's also double weak to fire. So definitely has a lot of weaknesses in this cup, being that we're only allowed three types, grass, water, fire, but still I think it's a pretty good Pokemon regardless. That Paris got a boost, so they're actually able to win Switch, which is definitely unfortunate, especially since this trainer went down a shield. So we'll see how this plays out. So Tentacle comes in from the opponent. Now in comes Chinchou. The opponent does switch to their own Chinchou. So Chinchou going to go ahead and shield this one. It is unfortunately going to be a shield bait. So nice bubble beam from the opponent. This game not going too well so far, but Thunderbolt is going to go ahead and get the shield. And yeah, this is trying to get to another one. Not quite able to get there. The Chinchou is definitely going to go ahead and go for a Thunderbolt. There's no reason to shield bait or anything because they're out of shields. In comes Chinchou. Chinchou will be able to successfully farm down. It will have to take a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt shouldn't KO, it's resisted, but it's going to get it pretty low, so this Tentacle is definitely going to be able to farm down. Poison is going to be double super effective to Cottony, so going to go ahead and go for the grass attack. Even if the opponent didn't have a shield, that wouldn't KO anyway, so it's going to be a good game. Unfortunately, that boost in the beginning didn't do no favors, believe me, but that's okay. It's okay. It was still a good game. So let's go ahead and jump into the next one. So it's going to be Sewaddle into Lotad. So this is a good matchup because Sewaddle doing super effective damage with Bug Bite, taking resisted damage. In comes Skrelp with that. Is that Acid? But either way, super effective damage to Sewaddle. So we're going to see a switch into Chinchou. A little bit slow on the switch, but honestly, I would have been as well because I've never battled a Skrelp, so I'd kind of be confused as to what to go into. I'd have to think for a moment. But I do think Chinchou is definitely the way to go for sure because you don't want Cottony up against poison moves at all. So we're going to go ahead and see this attack come in right now. This is going to be a Bubble Beam, of course. We'll KO the Skrelp, and in comes a Fire type Slugma. Okay, so you got to keep that Sewaddle away from it. You also got to keep... Well, no, Cottony does have play. Cottony definitely has play because this is not a Fire Fast move, right? So Cottony is going to be able to win this matchup. It can shield this. And it's going to be a flame charge. You basically have to shield that. And in comes this Lotad. Out comes Sewaddle. Sewaddle can, well, maybe it can't Bug Bite all the way. They probably could have Bug Bite all the way down, to be honest. But we're going to see a C-Bomb actually picking up the shield. And going to go ahead and not quite able to get there. But that's okay because, I mean, this is going to be a Bubble Beam probably, yeah. Not going to KO. And even if they had, what was it, Energy Bowl, they have a Grass move, Seed Bomb, something like that. Sewaddle wouldn't have taken much damage and wouldn't have been KO'd anyway. And we're going to see that Slugma feint the Sewaddle, and then in comes Cottony. Cottony will be able to go for its charge attack and take this game. So that's going to be a good game. Very well played. Luckily, Sewaddle got to avoid that Slugma. Let's just say that for the most part, right? So great game. Well played. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, here we go. Finding an opponent, battle starting. And, okay, we have the opponent. So it's going to be Sewaddle into... Okay, how's this matchup go? I don't know. I mean, Cottony... Well, I mean, if Sewaddle can land the Silver Wind, they probably win. I don't know. We'll see if they can land this. They're not going to be able to, so Cottony should be able to farm all the way down. They actually throw an attack. I think that was kind of a mistake by the opponent because they could have farmed down. But at the end of the day, maybe they don't know the count on Sewaddle, so that's why they threw. So I totally get that. I wouldn't have known the count on Sewaddle. I still don't know it. But Bulbous is coming in, going to be hit with the Seed Bomb. Going to be taking double resisted damage. So it's not going to do too much, but Cottony just does so much damage. We're going to see a shield right now. Cottony actually wins this in the 2 shield, even if Bulbasaur double baits. I think it can get to a Sludge Bomb now. Could probably be a Sludge Bomb, but it can't get to another one, even if they go for a Seed Bomb. So it is a Sludge Bomb. So the Bulbasaur does take both shields, but Cottony's still able to chum all the way down. So very nice. So we're going to see Ducklet come in and going to go ahead and go for this grass attack. This is going to be a good game because they still have a Chinchou in the back. So we do see a shield there. Going to switch out into the Chinchou. In comes Cottony. Okay, going to go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt right now. even though it's resisted, should be enough to take it out as it is. And now you could just have a field day against Ducklet. That's actually a water gun Ducklet, funny enough, but that's totally fine. Either way, Ducklet doesn't have much play. A Brave Bird actually does KO at that range, so this game is not over quite yet. But yeah, I mean, that Ducklet, yeah, was debuffed, so Cottony was going to be able to win that one. So Ducklet able to take out the Chinchou with Brave Bird, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're going to move on to the next game, see how the next game plays out. But yeah, let me know what you think of Sewaddle. I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's, I don't know, I guess it's borderline spice, but it's also pretty good. I mean, because resisting or double resisting those grass type uses like Chikorita, right? Bulbasaur, so definitely pretty good. Chinchou as well is pretty good against Chinchou. We do see the Cottony come in. Out comes their own Cottony. Definitely want to win switch here, so Cottony might have to, well, honestly, it probably doesn't have to shield because Seed Bomb not going to take it out. Yeah, and then we're going to see a Farm Down. Yeah, that must be a good IV Cottony because my Cottony always loses to opposing Cottonies because my IVs are really bad on it. So we're going to see the Chinchou come in. Out comes the Grass Dot. Definitely going to be picking up a shield. No, they're not going to shield. Okay, very interesting. The opponent not going to shield that one. I guess they decided to give up. That's okay. So, yeah. I mean, they could have, if they thought it was a Seed Bomb, you still shield the Seed Bomb, I think. But I guess they gave up at that point in time. That's fine. So we're going to see Sewaddle into Bulbasaur. Good matchup, of course. Sewaddle does have to watch out for the Sludge Bomb, but if it shields, it could win this matchup easily. They do switch into Seal. Going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb right now. Going to be doing super effective damage. You love to see it. We do pick up a shield. Very nice. In comes Chinchou. Chinchou is a pretty good, actually it's a really good answer to Seal. It basically walls it, right? So we're going to see Icy Wind, and this Icy Wind will debuff the Chinchou, but it doesn't really matter. Even if Seal shields this, which they're not going to, Chinchou is still going to be able to get to another one and KO it. So there's really no reason to shield. And in comes Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur may be going for the Farm Down, but not before a Thunderbolt comes in, which I think is enough to honestly KO the Bulbasaur. Yeah, Bulbasaur shields. Bulbasaur's really squishy. They're not going for the Farm Down. Okay. I think they could have gotten that, but that's fine. That will KO, and Sewaddle's definitely going to be coming in. Going for the Bug Bite, Farm Down. We're going to see an attack come in. I'm going to shield this because Sludge Bomb will probably be enough to KO. I'm pretty sure that would be enough. So going to Bug Bite all the way down and still has a shield. Yeah, Cottony would have been able to charm whatever it was. Even if it was a fire type, pretty sure they still would have won that because they could have hid behind a shield. So let's go ahead and move into the next one, see how the next game plays out. Okay, here we go. I know Yonkis used Paris in one of his videos. Great video. Definitely recommend checking it out. And it's basically a similar type. It does a similar type of thing. But yeah, so Sewaddle taking a lot of Ember damage. Had to get out of there a lot sooner, but that's okay. Gonna go ahead and go for the Bubble Beam right now. That will debuff the Vulpix, which is nice. And we're gonna see an attack. This is gonna be a quick attack, so Chinchou will go ahead and actually shield it up. Oh no, Body Slam, excuse me. Gonna be Body Slam. We're gonna see another one come in. So this one is going to be another Body Slam. So Chinchou is gonna go ahead and shield that. So double shielding, going for the Bubble Beam. Definitely wants to try and pick up Switch. So this Bubble Beam, not gonna be enough to KO, but that's even better because Chinchou gets more farm. So in comes Cottony. Cottony going to be hit with a Thunderbolt. Going to be doing, well, resisted damage, but it's still going to be doing a good amount of damage. That's pretty good. Switching into Sewaddle. Oh, they switch into Chinchou. Chinchou cannot, well, it might be able to take the Seed Bomb, but it doesn't want to. So it does go ahead and shield that. They're not going to be able to Spark Down. They're going to have to throw. This could be a Bubble Beam, though. If it is, it's resisted. I wonder if Sewaddle could make another attack. It doesn't KO. They barely able to make it. Barely able to make that Seed Bomb. I don't think it mattered that they made it. I think they were in a really good position regardless. But that definitely seals the deal. Because you could bring in your Cottony, and this Cottony is full health, going to be able to charm down, and the opponent is going to say GG's and leave that battle. So great game, well played. By the way, I love this trainer's outfit. I love it. The white hat, you know, you got the gloves, you got the shirt, the backpack looks cool as well. I really think it's a cool outfit. So Sewaddle, that's irrelevant, I'm just saying. Okay, so Slugma, not a good matchup. You got to switch into Chinchou. So they're still staying in, which is really good, because now you're probably going to get a shield, or do a decent amount of damage. Oh, they switch. I didn't see that switch, but into First Seed. Okay, First Seed, I actually had talked about First Seed to a couple people, and I don't think First Seed is good just because it only has like steel moves. It doesn't have any grass moves. It has like Metal Claw, and what I mean, I'm not sure what does it have. Gyro Ball? No, Iron Head. Okay, so Chinchou is gonna shield that, but the typing is good. It's just unfortunately. It just doesn't have any great moves, but that's okay. You can still use it anyway, so nothing wrong with using it. So Chinchou is going to go ahead and go for another Bubble Beam. And this is definitely going to debuff, but they probably don't shield this. Oh, they actually do shield it. Okay. And now they do go for an attack first. He definitely trying to win switch. Chinchou is not going to allow it to happen. And we do see the Slugma come in, going for the attack right now. This will be enough to KO. So this is going to be Rock Slide. So, yeah, you got to bring in Cottony. Can Cottony get the farm down before, like, a fire attack comes out or any charge attack? Yes, it can. That is huge. So in comes the First Seed. First Seed is going down. That Metal Claw is still doing a good amount of damage though to Cottony. So I guess let's not underestimate it, guys. I underestimated it. Let's not underestimate it, I guess. So Grass not going to be doing a lot. We do see the Sewaddle taking double super effective damage. But the thing is, they can't go for the farm down because Sewaddle would get to an attack. So they do have to throw it. So Sewaddle forcing the energy. Cottony comes in, able to farm down. Very close game. A really nice team by my opponent. That First Seed was really cool to see. Slugma as well, although Slugma is not, I guess, super unheard of. It's definitely a meta Pokemon. It's a good anti-meta Pokemon, actually, because it does well against Ducklet and, of course, other fire types as well, and even our buddy Sewaddle here. So this is where you want the Sewaddle. So they do switch into Bulbasaur. You still want Sewaddle here because Sewaddle doing super effective damage with Bug Bite to Bulbasaur as well as Slowpoke. So we're going to see a shield right there. And we're going to see a catch, able to catch this. Oh, but you don't really want to catch the Sludge Bomb. But they catch the Seed Bomb. That is a huge call. That is a huge call. I wouldn't have risked it because if they go for the bait the first time, chances are the second time they might not go for the bait. So I don't think I would have risked that. But it was a great call and it paid off for sure. But Cottony cannot take a Sludge Bomb basically. So we're going to see a Seed Bomb come in. Going to pick up the shield. They're going to go for the farm down, but you do have Chinchou in the back. They're actually not going for the farm down. Okay. So this is going to be an Aerial Ace that will KO. That's fine. Chinchou can come in and farm down. And not quite yet because they do have an attack, but let's see what it is. Do they have enough for Brave Bird? They do not, or maybe they don't have it, I don't know. But either way, Chinchou will go ahead and successfully farm down, and in comes Slowpoke. This is definitely going to be a good game. I mean, this Thunderbolt going to get the shield, or they're going to call the bait. They do shield, and in comes Sewaddle, going for the Silver One. Why not? Going to be doing a lot of damage, so much damage, getting the boost, and Bug Bite's doing even more damage. Look how fast that Slowpoke went down. You love to see it. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. But that was a great game. Okay, so we have Sewaddle into Ducklet. So this is terrible. So you got to go into Cottony, I think. You can't go into your hard answer. They're actually staying in. Maybe they're just sacking the Sewaddle and then bringing in Chinchou. That's probably the play that they're making. Seed Bomb, not going to be enough to KO. Yeah, Ducklet just farms down. That's definitely unfortunate. And in comes Chinchou. And Chinchou will be hit with an attack. If they have a Brave Bird, it's likely a Brave Bird. Bubble Beam, okay, unless they can get to Bubble Beam and then Brave Bird. They do have another attack right now. Maybe they're just trying to debuff the Chinchou as much as possible. No, they do have the Brave Bird. Okay, so that's unfortunate. In comes Execute. Shadow Execute. Out comes Cottony. So we're going to see an attack come in. Cottony going to go ahead and shield this. This is a tough one. We'll have to see what's in the back. If it's Cottony, it might be Cottony. If it is, then that's basically the same team I've been running. So let's see what they decide to bring in. If it's Cottony, this is going to be a GG's. No, it's Slowpoke. Okay, so a little bit of a different team, but that's fine. I think Slowpoke is going to unfortunately be able to win this one because they still have shields. They're going to be able to farm down. Yeah, they're going to be able to farm down. And that's going to be a good game. Unfortunately, not able to win this one. But Chinchou will go ahead and shield it anyway. Going to be a Side Shock, of course. Makes sense. And they go for the Bubble Beam. But yeah, I mean, Slowpoke might as well shield this. They don't have to call anything, and then that confusion will faint the Chinchou. So that is going to be a good game, very well played. Unfortunately, just was not able to win that, and basically got hard countered from the beginning. But it happens to all of us. So let's go ahead and jump into the final battle of the video. Let's give it up for this amazing trainer. Definitely enjoy these. Thank you so much for the submissions. But yes, this is a good matchup. Grass resisting the attacks from Chinchou. Bug Bite still doing a pretty good amount of damage. Plus, Seed Bomb is super effective. We're going to see a Bubble Beam. Sewaddle does resist that. Out comes Vulpix. Going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb. You don't want to go for the Seed Bomb, you want to switch out, but sometimes I've done that as well. So I go for the charge attack so I can take a moment to think of what I want to do. So that could be the case here, and if that's the case, that's okay. It's fine. So yeah, but Chinchou is the answer, and Chinchou is going to go ahead and go for the Bubble Beam right now, trying to get the KO. It does get the KO, okay, very nice. One more Spark actually knocked it out. And we're going to see Chinchou come in. Chinchou is going to go for the Thunderbolt. I think the opponent likely shields this. We'll have to see. They do shield it. But, okay, I guess the bait may have been a little bit too risky. The opponent may have called that. So Chinchou is going to go ahead and go for the Bubble Beam. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and switch out into Sewaddle. This is probably another Bubble Beam, I think. No, it's a Thunderbolt. That will be enough to KO Sewaddle. But in comes Cottony. Out comes Ducklet. Okay, only has one shield. This is going to be interesting. Do you call the bait or do you take... You shield it? Okay, it is going to be the Bubble Beam. I thought it was going to be, but I understand the shield there. We're going to see another attack. If it's Aviolace and Brave Bird KOs, it's another Bubble Beam. Okay, that's huge. I guess they couldn't get to their other move. They probably have Brave Bird, and in comes Chinchou. And Chinchou is going to be hit with the Seed Bomb. Cottony can just farm all the way down anyway, so the Seed Bomb will get the shield. Actually, they switch out and take an attack with the opposing Chinchou going for the attack. That will KO, but Cottony can farm down, and that is going to be a good game. I'll see everyone in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.